Hello.
Chaos awaits.
Chaos, chaos.
Random chance must dictate you win occasionally. The flora overwhelms. Are you ready, Challenger?
Are you ready?
Death and decay! Get out of my way!
Apex Predator playing as a witch. Exactly. She even says it herself. I am the Apex. Welcome on in, Boodle. I hope your Monday is going swell. Howdy. Howdy, Sam. How you doing? Same as usual. At least it's not any worse. Okay. Just steal my damage. Monsters. No thanks.
Fight the slug of your own heart.
What sort of magic spell to use? Focus, focus. Whoa, Booble! Thank you for gifting the sub! And congrats to Sam on no longer getting ads. Hope you enjoy Boodle's generosity.
None can oppose me.
Yeah, what's that? Use an ad blocker. I don't blame you. Enjoy the emotes at the very least. Boodle, I again state how much I appreciate your continued support. Thank you very kindly.
Cling to life.
What, the emotes?
Infection!
Man, that is a crippling recovery rate. Woo-wee. YouTube, Twitch, mobile's paying. Fair enough. 10 stream watch streak. Strange that it only just started keeping track of that, because it should be significantly higher. How big will it get? World may never know. I'm using all of my flasks because we're at the well anyway. This one you can easily get 100 plus. I only had it on certain streamers for a while. Odd.
Don't give up so early. They will not rest until you have perished.
Is this a chicken boss? It's looking like
Accept
it.
your challenge.
It's the bird man.
Death and decay!
I am just trying to keep my distance from this guy. Got him! Ooh, a tier 2 voodoo focus. Ah! Almost killed me. Whew! Well, that's a good loot. Yeah, what you got for me, Bingus? Full core Takati.
Make it quick.
And
Exile well complete.
The power of chaos.
Approach the altar.
then you look at that, and then you go into your passives menu, and you have the points there. It's really weird, but, you know. Next one I'll get will probably be this. Non-unique basic jewel. Doubles the effect. And with no energy shield, mana is 50% more, which is nothing to me. It's handy, but this sounds not good.
Aim your reward.
Alright, what you got? Salted orb. What do I have on this anyway? Orb of Alchemy. Suppose I'll have this here for now. I have to organize all this junk before long. I'll be honest, I'm probably not going to be using this for a while. Um. Archmage seems like a cool spell, but it eats such a fat chunk of your MP. Savage bench.
Keep your eyes shut. It's a deer. Be wary.
Very wary, where? Anyway. Toxic bloom. What? I swear we killed that thing last time. Didn't she say it was like, I remember the line was something like, strange creature, I kind of liked it. I'll kill it again, I guess. Also, bind. Put on both.
Vile flower.
What even is my hat? Nation, Martyr Crown.
None can oppose me.
Now, if we see one of them Zorching guys, I'm going to try my best to collect them. This is larger. Well. Yeah. What sort of magic spell do you Fireman Snail, Buffy the Reptile. I'm curious if hitting a checkpoint will actually heal me. Let's check. No! Delta Spell, Regal Shard, Whistle.
Death and decay.
I think the sort of effects I'd like to have on my flask is instant heal. That more than any other modifier would be important so that whenever my health is, well, whenever my shields are zeroed, I can instantly pop it back up so that I can maximize how much juice I can get out of a flask before my shields rebound. That is my planned stratagem.
Lovely creature.
You know what? Where was it? So, you know how I, like, ignored this? I could go alternatively for this. And even this. Because 20% reduced life regeneration rate. 20% of 0 is still 0. Because I don't have natural life regen. I don't really care too much about this. I could go for this eventually. And maybe this as well. But I'm sticking to my current plan of going for this first, then we go after these, and that. So I want these, because temporary minion skills have +2 to the limit of minions summoned. Yes, I would really love that. And increased duration. Very good stuff. Totem doesn't really matter. I'll probably put these miscellaneous attribute points into dexterity because I need 91 dex down the line, as it were. I may also supplement that requirement with rings at the suggestion of Captain Raiden. Probably. And I might also try to dip into some int dex armor, if that's the case, potentially. Salvage bench
It's not
first.
time to kill them all yet.
Grand brigand mace.
There.
Blah. 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 I think this should be the area that will have... No. It's the area where the particular boss spawns in has a lot of those bloom serpents and a lot of purple foliage. And if the game was cool, it would let me Spectre the boss, but it isn't. Which pretty much means this is the worst game ever made.
Wither away!
This is the Chimera boss, which is not the one we're looking for. But I will take the XPs! Me. Where the heck have we not been? Here it is, not just Behemoth.
Another corpse to serve me.
Grabbing all the items just in case that for some reason something there was what was not marking it off. +1 to all minion skills. What is Malice? Critical weakness. Very tempting. That's for sure. I'll stash it there for now.
What do you need?
I kind of
I'll
just
take it.
feel like selling all of this.
Don't drink the water.
Blackjaw, the Remnant.
Constructs once powered by dead souls.
A ball ruined that
Wondrous.
hasn't been looted? No one from camp has managed to make it to this part of the job.
This mechanism, if powered with a small soul core, it could open that door. There should definitely be soul cores somewhere around here. They had to power these constructs somehow.
Crawler Sentinel. You know what? Gimme.
Wither away.
I unmake you! Just what I need.
Super what?
Oh, goodness.
It awakes.
There's no space up there.
Put some flesh in them bones. I know gameplay-wise, it's important to have it the way it is, but it amuses me when you can conjure zombies out of skeletons and make bones out of, like, rock and metal.
74 shipments of soul cores in the span of 3 months. 74 shipments. And it still won't be enough. If our fears become realized, we have put our lives on the line because Doriani asked us to do so. I accept this, and I am not a traitor to the Queen, but sometimes loyalty requires protecting her from her own mistakes. We need more time. We just need more time.
Another corpse to serve me.
Loot!
Well, that's fortuitous.
Loot, loot. Just a Dynagol. Sure. Collect some more robots, why not? And what do we got? Engraved by Inspector. Engraved by Inspector. Engraved. What is a spirit? You. In my inventory. We have a couple more. Just collecting minions like Pokemons.
After my time! Rise!
Come, Flesh Goblin. Yeah, it's a sanctum. Pokemon's where? That's the Bind Spectre button. You kill an enemy, then we can go boom, Bind Spectre mode. By the way, if anyone is interested in playing Path of Exile with me, let me know, and I'll gladly start a new character to play with the channel. And just remember, it is cross-platform. So, PS5 gamers are able to join in as well. You don't have PoE Gen? Tragic. The game will eventually be free to play down the line. So, there's always the future. Not a fan of PoE? You don't like Diablo likes or something?
Whatever's in here, I'm taking it.
No, you can't be inspected.
Another corpse to serve me.
Season reset and PoE 2 being slow like D4 put you off. Fair enough. My inventory is full. And we're just looking for the Black Maw, which is the little mini boss in this segment of the Machinarium. We want to kill him because he drops a consumable that permanently boosts your fire resistance, which, as you can imagine, is pretty nice to have.
What do you need?
And I wanted to Orb of Alchemy. These two.
Still alive.
It's not time to kill them.
What's yours is mine. Rise!
Turn these bones into zombies. So we're zipping this way. Ah, here we go.
Waste of my time!
There he is. There's your man with the lizard plan.
to from this Ikwani.
Chomp. Smash him up. Peel one. No reason like no season like storm. Can you say something? Well, the seasons are when they add new stuff. Trenches region. Pipes. Graveyard server.
I'd best talk to the Optimist again.
This is the largest soul core I've ever seen. With this, we could power the mechanism in the waterways. There is still later. Maybe the console.
That mostly matters. Well, only really matters if you're wanting to like play the game hyper casually, I guess. Like, it's not going to really affect anything. Take a month to reach map. And there's no real shame in like just playing casually with friends.
It's my power to wield.
Please give me something good. We'll have to fiddle with that when we get back to base. Stink bones. What's the story? Stink bones.
Seems this needs a larger soul core than the doors did.
Like the fake lots of build promo? What do you mean? You take pre-built builds or you don't play? No. I'm not running any sort of pre-built build with any of my characters. I'm just running in by the seat of my pants, basically. And I'm doing pretty dang fine. You don't need to run meta, you know? If you don't want to min-max, then don't min-max. It's like people complaining in other games, like, oh, you have to take this or that, when you realistically don't. The only reason why you take those special things is because you want to be meta, really. And I am not a meta player. Oh. Well, doesn't have as much increased spirit as my rod does. Let's go gambling! I don't think that did anything. Actually, he might have. I don't know. But if I use this, it's going to squish that down. Which is better anyway. I don't know much without.
Here to help.
Say the V, I guess.
I'd best talk to the optimist again. Creation. Beautify.
We'll worry about foci later. Got two. Taking that so I can have an extra charm slot open. If you ever find yourself unable to do much at a point in a game, you're either under-leveled or you need to tweak things, which is just how it is in pretty much any game. I mean, in this game, at least, you're able to you must, right? Yes. You're able to, like, respec at any point as much as you want. Like in Dark Souls, if you build your character not good enough, you're just kind of stuck that way forever. And it wasn't until Dark Souls 2 that they added respecking. And then for some reason Dark Souls 3 only allowed you to respec 5 times before you're stuck permanently. And Elden Ring, you have a finite amount of respecs, but the amount of respecs you can do is quite high, so it kind of doesn't even matter to begin with. Yeah, it's basically just... If you have trouble, just refund your passives. That's about it. Or grind. You'll never play one. You're robbing yourself of a pretty great experience, but you do you, I guess. Like, games in general that let you do builds, there are countless build ways you can make your characters in the games, but there's also wrong ways to build. In general. Doubt. There's a reason why the games are compared to Dark Souls and not Demon Souls, man. Dark Souls 1 is actually fantastic. Like, I'd put it at a 9 out of 10, at least, on a scale. How bad you find them? What, Souls games? What Souls games have you played? the window. Let some cold in. Like in games that you build your, let you like build characters in, a general good rule of thumb is don't spread your focus on your build too thin. Each game has its own little quirks about how you should build things. Like the Borderlands games, you should typically only focus on one skill tree at a time, in that most two. Though in-game, you might want to plan for some more other things in your build. But in those games also, you can just respec, so like it's not any real bother. In Dark Souls, there's, as far as I'm aware, there isn't really a real level cap per se, as much as there is stat caps. Every stat maxes at 99, so even if you can't respec in like the older games, you can still eventually get stronger just by grinding.
I do know a way out. If we fail and the Empire falls,
And you can beat the game at level 1 anyway, so...
I fear it, but it is my last hope. We imprisoned Iklotil the Black Jaw in Isoko, alone for his crimes. Isolated like that, without any other souls in the Lectis. His stone form seemed to retain much of his personality. Do I dare drain my own lifeblood into something we used as a punishment worse than death? We have toiled so long to defeat death. All I know now is fear. If the sky turns to blood, if flames consume Utsal, only then will I decide.
And again, you don't really need to worry about much if you're like, if you don't like min-maxing.
Surprising result.
I think now we just need to beat the boss. In Borderlands games, there is a hard level cap, but also you can literally respec at any point in the game, and it usually doesn't take that much money in the game. Especially Borderlands 1, where it's extremely easy to hit maximum amount of money. Like, even at the end of the first cycle. The... Where is it? All the way over here. So, like, it's really no problem.
Well, that seemed to bring the whole place to well.
Alright, it's time for boss. Oh. Did I not put... There's that one. There's that one. What's going on?
There is still latent energy residing here. From what I can gather, these lines in the stonework should lead to generators.
I don't know,
You might need to
probably.
find some more soul cores to spin them. Maybe the constructs have been maintained.
Okay, it just took a bit.
Oh dear. Now we just have to remove it from that giant construct. Good luck.
It dropped a unique. No, my loot! Oh well. Ugh. Ooh, makes it even cheaper. Either hold there.
It's a deal. Keep your eyes sharp.
Finally, some progress.
It's time to flush the turlet. Howdy, Wes. The hell you doing today?
Beautiful murder! Right.
Well, 16 hours on 2 hours of sleep. That sounds like a decision you have made with your life. You just couldn't go back to sleep. I feel you.
This better still work. The Azak tribe, in the flesh.
We're getting there. 6 levels.
Flesh.
This is a slope.
I will feast on your soul.
Fine.
Infection! Dead. Take you!
You have muster. You have muster. You have muster. Well, let's see what I can do with you. Yeah, sure, why not?
A lovely creature! Wither away!
Owie. Where are we going? The sun's come out, so it's getting harder for me to see. Yeah.
I will put you down. Putrefy.
What is zigzagging in this area? Zig, zag, zig.
I am the apex.
Where do we go now?
Infection.
Point. Dance, dance, zombies dance. Pull the lever or whatever. Right now.
Yes. Drain away. Reveal yourself, Exile.
Done more plumbing than Mario has in the past 10 years.
Be warned, their queen.
Can't do that here.
What have you learned? The members of this expedition seem to believe that the ziggurat beneath the source of that cataclysm was the previous beast, which means the device below may be exactly what we need to stop the new one. Find your way. If you didn't manage to complete it in time, do whatever it takes.
You drained the entire lake? Oh, Alva's found something. I log everything here. I don't mean to be overly fatal. I don't go out there if I can help it. Don't get eaten.
But some people are into that.
The drowned city awaits.
Beyond this sealed door is the temple of the sun god Kotek. I've seen writings by a fellow named Ketzuli that mention his research in this temple, but I can't quite make sense of what the device was or how it functioned. Unfortunately, we can't use... However, there's a piece missing from the door. I recommend heading into the city to search. Until next time.
Exile, wretched and drowned. I'm sure I'd prefer you this way.
Death and decay! A lovely creature!
Zombie. Wild tongue, the bloodthirster.
My power to wield.
Ow.
see what the lake kept hidden. Putrefy!
Give me your golds.
What might I find here?
Mira,
Well, this one's kind of better.
mira, guy. Ah, farewell.
Can't do that here. Aren't you beautiful? Infection!
Listen, stream. Wait, did I have that? You did have the whole. Okay, okay. It can remain. Hey, why am I zombies already dead? Oh, that's another one. Oh yeah, brother.
I will feast on your
Stoic Flare the Mad.
death. Take you.
After we clear out this area, that's where I'm going to call it for the day. Gonna hit the waypoints in the 2 sub-areas. That lifeless. Oh, yeah, I need to... Your previous orb first. Think.
Death and decay.
Ash Soul the Vengeant. Me. Oh. What can a prism do? quality of gems, yeah. To you, Shine Skitterer. It's not a word you often see out in the wild here. Scrumpalicious, this scurrilicious. Nathan Flanton's go loco.
Death is my power to wield.
Filthy firstborn. Costs 80. And of course it will also be cheaper once we eventually get that node we're after. Do we have bidding? You know what? I like my skeletal snipers so much, I'm going to promote it. Where is a... Or do I just not have any? I don't think I have any... the better versions of these jeweler orbs. Oh well. Drop the support gem in the stash. Ah, here's the one that we need. Do you have anything? Humble Mall, Pumpkin Show.
So, the treasure in particular.
Probably shouldn't do that here.
Hey there.
Oh dear. more with alchemy. Give me something good. Man. We are eventually wanting down the line to get unset rings, specifically to equip more minions.
Is my power to... The wield.
That is my power wheel.
That's it. Kamasa, the monkey god.
I suppose it could be worth a look.
I've never been to well. I can almost. Little his high priest.
Okay. That will be important next time. Like that isn't where we're planning on stopping it. Because that is a dead-end area, optional and all that. Which will, of course, get us some nice loot and XP and all that. I don't remember exactly what you get from it. Yes, exactly. Filthy lobster. I know it's lobber, but still. The exact same price as Skelly snipers. Enter the apex of filth. No, enter in Detroit.
While I do admire darkness, filth I cannot abide.
Alright, let's finish clearing out this area. Hunted by the devil on a moonlit night.
The stench. I suppose they survived here, more or less.
Another corpse to serve.
Level 44. We can start equipping those rings. What rings do we have that cast speed and intelligence? +9 to all attributes, which is nice. Probably replace the rune finger with one of the unset rings. I think that's everything. Well, thank you all for coming out today. I do appreciate the company. And if there's some life lessons to take away that are actually just tips about games in general, you don't have to play meta. You don't have to not play meta either. Play games how you enjoy. And it's okay if you don't like playing games where you build characters. Here. Because this is where we'll pick up next time. Alright, everyone. I will see you next time. I don't know if I'll write out. Not particularly feeling it. I got things to do anyways. No time to socialize. Peace, love, dope. See you all next time. Bye!